Welcome to The Preacher Plays Death Stranding Directors Cut. We have, in the last episode, we discovered that the president was Sam's mother. They didn't have a very good relationship, and she died from late-stage cancer, and he had to take her to the incinerator and bury her. And over here on the table, you can take a look. You can see the BTs that we encountered as we looked at as we tried to escape, rather. And we successfully did so. And there's Sam sneaking right past them. So we'll have little memorials like this, and they'll be added to the shelf that's behind our bed. Let's go ahead and have a quick drink of Bridges Energy. And then we're going to have to take a shower. Now, the grand majority of the time, I'm going to skip past all of these scenes, but you may as well, there you go, you may as well enjoy seeing it at least just this once. Let's go ahead and take another drink, and I'm going to skip it. Yeah. And then back out of there. And unfortunately, it's time for us to head to the shower. That's just more than I personally need to see.
Sam, can you hear me?
For fuck's sake. Isn't anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
All right, isolation ward of the president's office.
You did well, Sam. Thank you. Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me. America, Reconstructionism, her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
Homily.
That necklace she's wearing becomes important later on.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here. And you, Sam, you're here too.
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older. But you do, Sam. You look good.
So you're serious then about reconnecting everyone and everything?
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under Emily's leadership, we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country. But we'll need your help to do it, Sam.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Makes
Emily
us wonder
put
why.
together an expedition. The best of Bridges won. And went west.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edge Knot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah, but then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Taken?
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edge Knot City. Well, that's what our keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group. They run Edge Knot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive. I carried my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone. Like you, Sam. They think that America can only be rebuilt by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me, huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together, to form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid. This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web. Take the Cupid west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edge Knot City, find Emily and bring her home.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you, or anyone else, ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam! Sam! Hold on. Stop! Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again. Round and round it goes. Connect, reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it. You don't have to commit to anything now. Why not get some rest?
Good idea. We all need our sleep. Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again. For once, it would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination. Or perhaps the two of you have something of an affinity for one another.
At least Sam is wearing clothes this time.
Sam. Listen. You are Sam Strand.
I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a funny word, strand. A strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore. And being stranded is when you can't go home. I'm stranded now, Sam. Here on the shore of the Pacific. Thousands of miles away, but our bond still holds. You're free, but we're still connected. Don't tell me we're not. Come back, Sam. I'll be waiting for you.
And there she
Wait.
goes.
Good morning, Sam.
Sam, this is Di Hardman. You were out like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else.
Okay.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
There you go. Well, I'm afraid we probably have to do all of the basics here. So let's I don't know whether they're going to save the stuff yet or not.
Sam, Hartman here, researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches and the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. When you relieve yourself, a certain amount of chiral matter is flushed from your system. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as, in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. Allow me to collect a sample of your excretions for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health.
Well, that was awkward. But alas, all must be done. There we go. Oh no. Skip that. And last thing we got to do is, don't wink at me, Ritas. That makes me feel really uncomfortable. And I'm going to skip the shower. Oh, no. Skip. There's the button. Okay. It didn't allow me to skip. I don't remember when, but we will, as a result of this, get the opportunity to, get the opportunity to get some weapons based upon our shower time. That was a little too much for my comfort. Please don't make me see that again. Very good. I'm done with all that. Let us... and now we can take a look at activating the terminal. Let's do that and see what there is to see over here.
With that terminal there, you can browse the bridge's database, which has info on a range of subjects. You don't have clearance for everything, but there's still plenty you might find informative.
All right. Well, I don't need to check the manual. Well, it says I do. Gameplay tips. I don't know that I'm going to need to look at any of those right now. I'm sure it'll all come back to me. All right. Interviews and activity logs. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Well, very good. That seems like a pretty good place for me to quit that. And let's go topside. How do I do this? Oh, I have to examine the equipment rack. I will do that.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Well, I guess I can be whatever I want to be. I really don't like those sunglasses. I'm probably not going to wear them. So we'll just exit out of that. I can't change the color of my suit just yet, if at all. And now, let's check on BB.
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
All right. Tap X to soothe BB. Yeah.
Okay.
Seems to be doing just fine. BB looks happy. All right. Very good. Let's get out of that. And I think we are finally ready to... how do we... Don't want to examine... I've already done all of that. How do I get out of here? I thought we could go to activating everything. Do I have to look at everything in the room? I don't think that's what I need. Let me skip this. A is skip. Oh, A is skip. All right, I've done all of that. Now, can I leave the room? I'm not really interested in using the sink right now. Well, okay, something funny is going on. I can't leave unless maybe I take a drink. Okay. And I still can't leave. That's very interesting. I have no idea how I am to... How do I get out of here? I don't know. Oh, I got to examine the weapon rack, maybe? Do I have to do this before I can exit the room?
Hey there. Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
Interesting. All right. Now I think I've done and set everything in the room. Yes, now I can leave the private room. Okay, good. Let's do that. Or not.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
There we go. Sam definitely has a soft spot for Amelie.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications, sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data, in case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
Stinks, huh?
All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil. $4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing.
Sure.
Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
All right. Here comes another flash scene with Mads Mikkelsen.
Sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
Interesting. All right. Well, let's take on our first task. Take on a new order. All right, let's go do it. Activate the terminal and see.
Sam, this is Di Hartman. Your current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a bridge's Waystation. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
As you wish. Well, let's take on orders. Smart drug delivery to the Waystation west of Capital Knot City. Oh boy. Well, this is going to take us further than we went the last time.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Okay. And I don't know if this is one that we can deliver as a special delivery, or maybe not. I think it's just we have to deliver this to George. So let's go ahead and accept the order. And oxytocin, supplements that provide the brain with oxytocin and other hormones effective at easing symptoms known to arise from having little interpersonal contact, such as stress and a lack of affection for others. Also known as the cuddle drug, oxytocin is known to rise with human contact. I do know that. All right, let's. Do we want to attach it somewhere to the suit? Let's just carry it on the back.
Sam, we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Okay, decide where and how to carry your cargo. All right. The ladder, I think I'll just put it right back on my back. I think that's good enough. I can put it on my tool rack. But we're going to put it on the rack for now. And they've given me a few ladders. Well, let's just... I guess I want to add one to the suit. We're going to put one on the left shoulder. We'll put this one on right and left shoulder, sorry. And just because I can, we're going to attach climbing anchors to the other hip. There we go. Yeah, just because I can. We have an extra pair of boots on the boot clip. And I guess if we tap Y for auto arrange, it's going to do that for us. Okay, well, whatever. And we'll head out.
Order assigned.
Head west. Okay, well,
Name's Sam.
I'm wrong, but out there. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Wrong buttons. I will figure this out. Let's remove all the markers that we had on there before. And we're going to go from right next to the watchtower, more or less straight across, although I think there is BT territory there. So I want to go just a little bit north, and then we'll figure out how we're going to go that way. Let's deliver some smart drugs, and I'll bet you they are going to have something else for us to bring back. So let's see how this one goes.
Sam, triple checked your loadout, I take it?
As best I could. Hold to open your tool HUD. Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. Yeah, and I can see the chirograms out there waving us off into the distance. Very good.
Have a pleasant journey.
Oh yes, the
Sam.
pleasantest.
You see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Okay, hold the left button and Y to create a sign. I'm going to do it. I am going to say... let's do one of these for cheering up BB. Right? There we go. Yeah, I think over that mountain is a little safer.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odredeck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
There you go. And if those are all going to Capital Knot City, I don't need them right now.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
Oops, that is rough to traverse, isn't it? All right, let's see if I can figure out a slightly better area to traverse here. Well, I tell you what. I think that's why I have a ladder. Let's go ahead and... There we go. Maybe there. That works for me. We'll run across the road this way, and I don't have to worry about too much. And that water isn't going to bother me too much. So, let me just skip across. Continue making our way. Again, all of that goes back to Capital Knot City, so perhaps on the way we go home, we'll want to try and just make that without worrying about a ladder right now. Yeah, we'll try to grab some stuff that's bound for Capital Knot City on the way back home. So, over the distance, I can see black strands that indicate BT activity. So I definitely don't want to stick too close to that area. Got myself some cryptobiotes. See the buttes up there. That'll be a place to avoid after a bit of time. But there we go. Maybe we'll go ahead and grab one of these just for a spare delivery, huh? All right. Nothing at all seems sketchy about this. There's a ladder up there. A couple of them up there. I just know that going that direction, that what northeast, going northeast will bring you into BT territory. And honestly, I'd like to skip it.
Sam, if you come up against a sheer clear forest steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
Well, there's another ladder up here, so I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Hi, Nick. There we go. Yes. Come on. There we go. Extra grab. There we go. Yeah, not too bad. Thank you, Nick Easton, for telling us where we needed to put that ladder. I think for the rest of this, we can just climb over and make our way across. As long as we don't come to an area where we're going to fall down. Time fall resistant wood, huh? Cool. So we are now outside of the network. Let's grab that just because we can. And how bad is the descent? Oh boy. That's going to be quite the challenge, isn't it? It'd be a good place for a rope, but I don't think there's a rope here. In fact, I don't think I have. Oh, I do. I have one. Yeah, this will be a good spot to put it, too. Let's go. And away we go. If I hit the release button right now, how far do you think I'd fall? All of it, right? We are gonna make it. At 10 meters left. Yeah. Mountain climber to be. That's good. And the real big question is, how do we cross these rivers right here? This is where the stuff really gets serious. And I don't see any more. I don't see any more cargo for anything other than Capital Knot City. So I don't know how deep this river is in this location, but I do know I've got to head straight up there. So. Yeah, it's all cargo from Capital Knot City, so it would have been nice to pick up another piece of cargo that was meant for the Waystation, but and up there, just above my head, you can see the terrorist camp. Or the mule camp. We'll hear more about mules in a little bit. All right. Now, can I make it? Yeah. This is a good spot to try and throw a ladder down, I think. Maybe right here. And I think I see a chip over there. Let's see. This is probably a better spot right here. Yep. Good, good, good. Okay, that chip is located over there. And I think it might be easiest just to launch across this. There we go. Dropping ladders everywhere. Very good. Now we're going to see if we can get to that chip easily. I think that's going to be something I want to try and do, is to gather all those up. Especially since we've got, there we go. We're getting there. There we go. Pick it up.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Okay, let me see. There's no more packages here, so let's just go in and deliver this one.
Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
All right, let's do it. Apparently we have to watch it.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. But the oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. We may have luck.
We shall see.
This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our Waystation will be too, I hope.
Go ahead and hit auto skip on here. 2 stars and the tip of a star. There we go. Miscellaneous. I am still quarter grade 15.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but the second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years. And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working? Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
All right. And here we go. All right. New day for the UCA has been unlocked. New strand established. Waystation west of Capital Knot City has joined the UCA. And now I can build a post box. Now I can fabricate equipment. I can deliver lost cargo, donate weapons and equipment, and withdraw cargo. That's what I'm talking about. And let's see. Very good.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening.
Hello there, George
Just like
Baton.
Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you.
We'll see.
Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
No, indeed.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that Waystation into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the Waystation are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Well, all right.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Well, we will do that, but I think that we're going to have to save that for next time. We'll make some more deliveries out there. There we go. And as for now, I am the Preacher. I have been playing. I hope you are enjoying Death Stranding Directors Cut. We are going to make our way across the country and reunite the United Cities of America. I will see you next time.